welcome to Canadian Apex Wrestling Halloween Hell. The annual tradition returns to Vancouver here tonight. And Babs, we are starting things off with a Vancouver Championship match.
I can't wait. Tonight it's all about carnage, chaos, Halloween Hell. It's tonight, baby. I can't wait.
A long-standing tradition in the Vancouver area. I have been privileged to be part of this great tradition for several years now, but it is a stacked card here tonight. And Real Talk Rashad Tyson, who last we saw had some issues with the moment of truth, but due to the numbers advantage, Apex Wrestling Management recognized that Rashad really is deserving of an opportunity after being the victim of that outrageous assault, and they have given him this opportunity here tonight to start our show in one-on-one competition against Nick Price, who has been certainly a fighting champion.
So what you're saying is he got a participation trophy?
Well, I don't know about that.
He did not come over moment of truth. He got a participation trophy. He shouldn't be there right now.
Well, I believe that Real Talk has earned this opportunity, even though he is coming off of a loss.
Well, what kind of example are we setting, kids? Lose all your matches, we'll still move you up top.
Well, when you're the victim of a 6, 7, 8-on-1 assault by the largest group in all of professional wrestling, it is a bit challenging to overcome the odds, and that is something that Real Talk does all the time. But here comes the champion of Vancouver, and a mixed reaction for Nick Price, unusually.
This crowd's a bunch of idiots. They don't see a real champion in front of them. They don't recognize that this guy's a legend of the game.
And inside the ring, making his return to the squared circle, referee Scooter. It'll be third man inside, officiating this one. Title on the line to start off Halloween Hell here at the Hastings Racecourse and Casino. Of course, this event sponsored by Steamworks. Grab yourself a cold, delicious Steamworks local beverage and enjoy the show wherever you are watching here live tonight on October 24th or later on the YouTube channel. Right now, we are going to send it back inside the ring for official introductions with Logan Hunter. Well, they booed Bellingham, but cheered Rashad.
Well, you know how these Canadians are.
Again, you hear it, Babs, the mixed reaction for our fighting champion, Nick Price.
Well, it's Vancouver. Vancouver's known for being a tough crowd, not a very bright crowd.
They can certainly be fickle, that is for sure.
Fickle-minded, of course.
And Scooter showing the championship.
That is a pretty belt.
Shimmering gold. And now checking over, and wait now just a moment as Price stalls here a bit, taking off his jacket, now is getting checked over by the official. And Real Talk as well, as they continue to file in here.
What's Real Talk doing? Hey.
Well, come on now.
Treating this like a joke. This is professional wrestling. Act professional, sir.
And it appears though Real Talk having some fun here on this Halloween-themed show. Bell's rung. This one is underway. Championship match to start Halloween Hell here in Vancouver, British Columbia at the Hastings Racecourse and Casino. This should be a hot night. It is chilly outside, but the atmosphere will be electric in here as Price is backed up into the corner and then flung across the ring by Real Talk. Both of these guys at the top of their game right now, Babs. This should be a spirited contest.
But remember, Nick still has a little bit of that knee injury from last show.
Yeah, certainly does. Went to the hospital during the show.
And came back like a champ.
Unbelievable. And he was able to participate in that tag team main event. And his team was successful over the West Coast Heavies. He tagged with Grant Sale. We'll see him in action later tonight against the Heavies once again with a new tag team partner, but it was singles action drawn for Nick Price tonight. Had to defend that title. Always been a fighting champion. And now in the middle, both of these guys just jockeying for position.
Just a show of technical prowess back and forth.
And look at the athleticism by
that was incredible.
Price to gain control of the left wrist of Real Talk. And now Real Talk trying to get out as he drags the arm of the champion across the ring. And Rashad looking very confident right now.
Wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking, Rashad.
Waistlock behind, but Real Talk able to escape and go into a waistlock of his own. And now Price wrenching the arm, going behind. Both of these guys great technical wrestlers and have really tried to out-wrestle the other. And look at the athleticism by Real Talk. And that might have angered Price a little as he rushed in, perhaps didn't think that one totally through, and into a hug by Real Talk, frustrating the champion of Vancouver.
Well, that's the thing. Real Talk, he's got to understand these immature antics of him is what's going to cost him tonight. I'll be the first to say, he's an incredible performer, in top of the game. But he's just too immature. He's not
and
like...
okay, well, Price hugging the official. And Real Talk does the same. And
they're hugging it out. Who gives the biggest hugs?
Well, both of these guys now going to hug Scooter. Well, what a way to be welcomed back here to Apex Wrestling. And he's trying to encourage them to get to the action here.
I think these boys forgot that it's Halloween Hell.
And they will hug once again. A little treat for the both of them. And a trick right to the lower extremities in front of the official blatantly. I don't know how that's not a disqualification. He's checking the dang turnbuckles. We know there's a long history between Price and this official. They go back to the Elite Canadian Championship Wrestling days, but that was just blatant bias, Babs.
No, I saw those turnbuckles were falling apart. He had to go fix those turnbuckles.
I don't know about that, but Nick Price now in control of this match.
Like, don't question the official. There's a reason why he's there and you're here.
Sure. Real Talk being set for the ride, and oh my gosh. Price just leveled him. And you can see the pain on the face of Real Talk now quickly into the cover, and looks like a bit of a quick count to me. But Real Talk able to escape regardless, and a right fist to the forehead of Real Talk, and followed up with a chop by Price, who is showing why he has been Vancouver champion for several months.
Price is showing Real Talk what Apex Wrestling is all about. Oh.
Now back into the cover. 1, 2, and another 2, and now Price trying to just wear down Real Talk right in the center of the ring. Great positioning.
See, like, Real Talk's a nice guy, but being nice gets you nowhere in this business.
Well, he is as nice as they come, but he is also as tenacious as they come as he tries to fight back, but gets clubbed down by Nick Price. And ooh. Real Talk struggling to get out of the corner. He's not going to like this escape, but oh, look at this. Oh, my gosh.
That was beautiful.
A foot right to the face. How do you time that? That shows the ring savvy of this veteran, Nick Price, able to avoid the leap by Real Talk and kick him right in the face as he was coming down. Double impact. And Real Talk's in big trouble.
At this point, Nick Price is just playing with his food. You're gonna chew him up and spit him out.
And Real Talk couldn't do anything but just go right into the top buckle that time. And sends him down, now struggling to breathe. In the corner, now being stalked by Price. As he picked him up, handful of hair. Sending him into the corner once again. Real Talk able to turn on that one, but basically being held up by the ropes at this point. Now here comes Price again. Real Talk got that elbow up. Price may have taken a little too long, and now got a boot up of his own. Escaped the contact there, went low, right to the breadbasket, into the shoulder. Real Talk starting to put together a few offensive moves, but got caught by Price. Price missed with the lariat. Oh, a thrust kick right to the jaw. Sent Nick Price right into that top turnbuckle. Now he's being held up by the ropes. Here comes Real Talk, and he got dumped to the outside of the ring, blocked Price, and oh, kicked him right upside the head. Might have rocked his equilibrium. Now here comes Real Talk. Oh my goodness, we can have a new champion. Why didn't he count? Oh, come on. Babs, he waited a full 2 seconds before he got down, and then it was 1.
Yeah.
2.
No, that's how you count.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. What world are you on? That's how seconds work. In fact, I think the ref was counting too fast there.
Maybe call it ring rust or something. I mean, we know that Scooter hasn't been an official in some time, but that was just blatant as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't matter because Real Talk just got dumped. Could have broken his wrist too, and now you're telling me that was the same count, the same cadence?
Yeah, that's exact same count.
Unbelievable. Price looking to perhaps put this one away.
Now, I did see Real Talk land on his wrist. I don't know how he's going to carry on the rest of the match.
Oh, a big kick is going to turn the tables. Real Talk, desperation setting in perhaps as he charged in with another KO shot. Pin him. Come on. Price is down. Now starting to stir. And Real Talk's going up to the sky. Could he put away Nick Price? And whoa, come on! Are you kidding me? The official slipped!
No, well, like these guys are sweating. The ref slipped.
Brain buster on. Are you kidding me? Damn it!
That's right.
Their friendship ended up being the deciding factor in this match. Real talk, Rashad just got robbed because of that damn scooter.
No, he slipped. We've all seen matches where refs fall and slip. It's part of the game.
It looked about as deliberate to me as anything I have ever seen. And look at this. Oh, yeah, handshake.
Yeah, well, you know, it's good sportsmanship.
Clearly in cahoots.
It's good sportsmanship.
Price demanding that his song be turned up. And
Well, you do need to...
can't believe what I have just seen here.
Yeah, exactly. I can't believe it either. These yokel of a crowd not appreciating a true champion.
Absolute anarchy out there, but the fact remains Nick Price is the Vancouver champion. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. Like, we need a better audience.
And a better audience.
Yeah, these guys are